Hi YouTube, Tim Unkert here. In this video, we're going to talk about percent rate of change problems. So let's look at problem one. Billy goes to the store. He has been paying $3.50 for a gallon of milk, but since then the price was raised to $4. What is the percent rate of change in the cost of milk? So we're going to take the new cost, $4, and we're going to subtract $3.50 from that. And then we're going to divide it by the original cost, $3.50. So this is going to give us a decimal, and we want to change that to a percent by multiplying by 100. Okay, so 4 minus 350 is 0.50 or 0.5, and that's going to be divided by 3.5, and we're going to multiply that by 100. So let's divide 0.5 by 3.5. So we got 3.5 here. First thing we're going to do is move the decimal point over. So our decimal point will be right here now. I'm going to add a 0 because 35 doesn't go into 5, so we'll just put a 0 here. And then we add a 0. 35 goes into 50 once. 1 times 35 is 35. 50 minus 35 is 15. We'll bring down another 0. Okay. So let's see. This will 35 will go into 150 4 times. 4 times 35 is 140. So we do 150 minus 140, we get 10. Let's bring down another 0 here. And 35 goes into 100 2 times. So 2 times 35 is 70. 100 minus 70 is 30. Bring down another 0. And we get 300. 35 goes into 300. Let's see. It's going to go in 8 times. Okay, so 8 times 30 is 240, and 8 times 5 is, that brings me to 280. 300 minus 280 is 20. Bring down another 0. Okay, and we'll probably round this to the nearest hundredth. So let's see, and 35 goes into 200. It goes in, let's see, 5 times. So 5 times 35 is 175. And we could keep going here, but we've got enough to round to the nearest hundredth of a percent, and I think that'll be good enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this 0.14285 by 100. Well, one easy way to do that is to just simply move the decimal place 2 places over here. So we're going to get 14.2, and then we want to think, what do we want to round the 8 to if we're rounding to the nearest hundredth of a percent? Well, we look to the thousandths place and we see this is a 5. So if it's 5 or greater, we're going to move this number up. So the 8 is going to be a 9. So 14.29% increase in the cost of a gallon of milk. Okay, let's look at problem 2. Jimmy is buying pencils online for $2 a pencil. He notes that they now cost $2.75. What percent more do the pencils cost now? Okay, same process. What we're going to do is we're going to take the new cost, $2.75, and we're going to subtract the old cost. We'll divide that by the old cost, and we'll multiply by 100. So this is going to be a decimal, and we'll change it to a percent by multiplying by 100. Okay, so 2.75 minus 2 is 0.75 divided by 2 times 100. Okay, let's go over here, over to this side here, and do the division. So I've got 0.75. We're dividing it by 2. Our decimal points here. 2 doesn't go into 0. 2 goes into 7 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. Bring down the 5. 2 goes into 15 7 times. 7 times 2 is 14. 15 minus 14 is 1. Bring down another 0 here. 2 goes into 10 exactly 5 times. Okay, so we've got, as a decimal, 0.375. We want to convert it to a percent. So I'm going to move the decimal place 2 places to the right here. And our solution for this is going to be equal to 37.5%. That's how much the pencils increased in price. Okay, let's look at problem 3. So problem 3, we have Timmy buying some notebooks from a local stationery store. He spends $1 on the notebooks usually, but now they're 20% off. So this problem's worded a little bit differently. This is kind of going into discount, but it's a 20% rate of change from the normal. It's going down. Okay, so what is the new price of the pencil? So if it's 20% off, well, we'll have the 100%, and then we'll discount it 20%, and we'll get 80%. We want to multiply this 80% by the $1 here, and we want to do 80% as a decimal. So normally in 80, the decimal point is here, but to make a percent a decimal, we're going to move the decimal place 2 places to the left. So we're going to do 0.80 times $1, and that's going to give us just 80 cents. And that one's done. Cool. Let's go to the next one. So the last one here, we have Johnny. He's buying gas that cost him $3.50 a gallon. He has a card from his grocery store that gives him 5% off the price of gas. How much does he spend on each gallon of gas? Okay. So again, 5% off is going to be 100% minus the 5%. So that's going to give me 95%. And we want to make this a decimal, so we're going to take the decimal point in the percent, move it 2 to the left. So we're going to do 0.95 times the 350. So let's do that. We'll do, and I'll just do the other order, 350 times 0.95. If you know the property that allows me to switch the order of multiplication, comment in the comments below. So we're going to do 350 times 0.95. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. Bring up the 2. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. We're going to have put a 0 here. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 5 is 45. We've already used the 2. Bring up the 4. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 4 is 31. So we have 0, 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Bring up the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So 33,250. And then we look here. We see we've got 2 decimal places here, 2 decimal places here. So we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Place the decimal here. We want to round to the nearest penny. So that's going to be this spot. So we actually look to this spot. This is 5 or greater. So the new price is going to be $3.33 with the discount. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, please give it a like. Also, consider subscribing and checking out my links to my TeacherPay Teacher Store and website in the description. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.